All right, brothers. In this video, we're going to talk about dating the hottest women. I'm going to tell you my story of how I consistently was able to date really hot girls. And I'm going to teach you how you can too. And I'm going to show you the failure patterns that I've seen in hundreds of men. And I'll tell you why the majority of men never end up dating the quality of woman that they truly want. So here's your probable scenario right now. You're going to tell me, Jad, you know what? I'm okay with the game. I can get some results, but most of the time I'm attracting girls that are okay, but they're not the women that I really want, those super attractive ones. So I almost have this game figured out, but I'm still not getting that upper echelon of quality that I want. The first thing I'm going to tell you, bro, is that's the most common fucking thing on the planet. One of the most common things on the planet is a man who can get average women, but not those really hot ones or those really quality ones. So don't give yourself too much credit if you can do that, because basically every guy can do that. What this channel is about getting your dream girl or reaching a level where you can consistently and predictably attract the kind of women that you truly want. So, I was in your shoes a number of years ago where I was going out very consistently, like 3 or 4 nights a week. I was picking up a lot of girls and they were okay. They're all right, but they were never the super hot ones I really wanted. So after a number of months, I sat down and I was thinking, what's going on? I'm getting girls consistently, but I'm not getting the women that I truly want. And then I sat there and I thought about my behavior patterns and what I was doing. And I asked myself, okay, Jad, how many drop dead gorgeous women have you approached in the past 3 months? And then I sat there and I thought, and I realized, shit, zero. I was avoiding those drop dead gorgeous women because they intimidated me. Then I asked the follow up question, okay, Jad, how many of those drop dead gorgeous girls did you have a conversation with? Zero. How many of those drop dead gorgeous angels did you actually ask out? Shit. Zero. So then, duh, I got like a Homer Simpson moment, like, duh. And I realized, oh, well, obviously, if I'm not talking to, hitting on, or asking out drop dead gorgeous girls, I'm not going to get drop dead gorgeous girls. So I made a shift in my game. I said, all right, from now on, this is what I'm going to do. From now on, every time I enter any venue, I'm going to talk to the top 3 most beautiful girls in every venue that I go into. And that's what I started to do. I would go into a nightclub, a house party, some kind of barbecue gathering, wherever I was. And then I would look and I would see, okay, those are the top 3 most beautiful girls there. And I would go and I would talk to them. This focus is going all over the place. Now, what happened when I started going and talking to the drop dead gorgeous girls was that I was perfectly smooth. I said exactly the right thing at the right time. And I was I'm just kidding. A lot of the times, especially at the beginning, when I started talking to those drop dead gorgeous women, I was nervous. I was fumbling over my words. I made an ass out of myself. But the more of those drop dead gorgeous angels I talked to, the more used to it I became, the more calm and confident I became, and the better those conversations started going. Eventually, what started happening was those top quality women started feeling attraction to me. And when I would talk to a really gorgeous girl and I could see that she was interested in me, then I would make a move. I would say, hey, let's exchange numbers, or let me get your Instagram. And then I would talk to them over text, and then I would get them out on dates, and I would eventually get with some of them. So let me share a very valuable lesson I learned in the back of KFC from a KFC delivery driver when I was 17 years old. My first job ever was as a cashier at KFC at the age of 17. So there was this guy, this delivery driver at KFC, and he had this special magic about him. He was always kind of sparkling. He had this sparkle in his eye, like he knew something that nobody else knew. He always seemed kind of happy. And one day, him as well as some other staff were all in the back, just chatting. And he was excitedly telling us about something that was really cool that happened to him, something where he got lucky, or he got, he got something good. Now, the staff at KFC obviously were a bunch of low-level people. So instead of feeling happy for the guy, a lot of them were like rolling their eyes, obviously not happy for him. And then they all walked away. But he wasn't affected by that. After they walked away, it was just me and him. He turned to me and he said, "Jad, do you know how you get what you want in life? You ask for it." And then he gave me a little wink with that twinkle in his eye, and he walked away. Now, something in me knew that what he told me was a really wise piece of knowledge. Even though this guy was just a KFC delivery driver, I felt like he just told me something real. Jad, you know what the secret in life is? To getting what you want? Whatever you want in life, ask for it. So I always carried that piece of that nugget of wisdom with me. And I took it with me into this framework that I'm telling you right now. You want to date the hottest women? All you got to do is walk up to them and ask. The reason why I have dated very beautiful women in my life, and now I have been blessed to be with my gorgeous Romanian girlfriend for the past 8 years, is because I asked. Now, obviously, side note, if you're going to be walking up to beautiful women, you do have to have your shit together to a degree. You should be reasonably in shape. Your grooming should be tight. Your game should be tight. Your style should be tight. So while I was going up to the hottest women, I had myself together. I had put in the work on myself. So we're not saying you can be this loser slob and walk up to these quality women and get them. But if you are a guy who has your shit together and who has put in the work, then it is time, my friend, to man up and start going directly after the women you want and stop avoiding it. Avoiding beautiful women is the most common thing in the world. If you go and talk to all women but avoid the drop dead gorgeous ones, you're one of the most common motherfuckers in the world. Everybody does that. You want to be that rare motherfucker? That rare motherfucker says, you know what? I'm scared shitless, but I'm going to go talk to her anyways because I want to get what I want in my life. Let me give you a few more mindsets. When a man decides that he will have something, very often he gets it. Step one to getting what you want in this game is to decide that you will have it. Here's an affirmation for you that I learned many years ago. I always get what I want, or its equivalent. I always get what I want, or its equivalent. Start repeating that to yourself. If you're having trouble approaching women because you're paralyzed by fear, I have proven frameworks that help you escape that prison of fear and go approach women in a way where you're not going to be a bundle of nerves. So if you would like my help, check the link below this video or on my channel page. I provide coaching and I specialize in helping men attract, date, and keep their dream girl. I've done it for myself. I've done it for hundreds of men all over the world, and I can do it for you too. And I'll leave you with this. Getting with the exact woman you want is not 10 times or 100 times better than getting with all the other women. It is worlds apart. It is so much better that it's not better. It's like being teleported into a parallel universe. So, brother to brother, I encourage you to go for the exact woman you want, because when you get them, an experience is waiting for you on that other side that'll stay with you for the rest of your life. You only live once, so why not go after exactly what you want so that when you grow old, you can look back at your life and know that you gave it everything you've got. All right, brothers, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next.